Hi and welcome to another episode of Fairmont Rainmakers. Today we will talk about the importance of having big goals. There are a lot of good things about having big goals. For example, if you want to make 20 million, you won't do the same things that you could do if you want to be a millionaire. If you want to be a millionaire, let's say you are buying real estate. You will put 10% down to buy a property, the first property, but let's say the property that you want to buy costs 400k. To buy a property of 400k, you put 40k down, you finance the rest, and you have 10k left if you started with 50k. Now, to get 50k, let's say you make 50k a year and you can save 10k a year, which I think is difficult if you make 50k. So that's not the best thing that you can do. You should really focus on making more money, but you won't focus on making more money because your goal is to be a millionaire. So you have all your life to be a millionaire, and you will work towards the million. Okay, so in 5 years, you buy a property or a real estate of 400k, and you live in it because it's your first deal. You can buy with 10% something to live in it, but the next one, if it's for business purposes, you need to put 25% down. Let's say in the next 5 years, save another 50k, put 40k down, you buy a property of 160k. If you do that during 15 years, you can buy 3 properties of 160k, and then the other property that you have that is 400k, you will have 880k in property or in real estate. So the good thing is that if you did that over 20 years, if you got the deals in good locations, then the real estate went up in price. So probably you have 1.7 million, probably 2 million. If you're leveraged 50%, maybe you have 850 to 1 million, 850k to 1 million in equity. You can wait another 10 years, maybe buy another couple of properties. You made in your life a couple of million just by buying some properties, just by waiting, renting them, and working. But you took 40 years to make, let's say, 2 million. So it took you 40 years to make 2 million. You achieved your goal, you are a millionaire, but it took you a long time and it took a lot of work. So that's one of the reasons why you want to have big goals. I don't know if you heard about Parkinson's law, but Parkinson's law is one of the reasons why you want to have big goals. Because you remember in school you had that deadline of doing an assessment by Friday, and let's say today is Monday. You didn't do it until Thursday, and on Thursday you did everything, and then you had it by Friday. Some people did it on Friday at 1 a.m. and then then you did it, but the thing is that you did it, so is very good. But if you had to do 10 assessments, then you can't say, oh no, you need to do 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday. Like, you need to manage your time in a better way. But the thing is that you will start to think in a different way if you have big goals. Okay, that's what happened to me. I didn't realize that setting big goals for myself. I did it at 18. Well, when I was 16, I wanted to make 10k a month, that I thought it was a lot of money. And then when I was 18, I read a book called My First Million, biographies of Onassis, Henry Ford, Rockefeller, Walt Disney, Soichiro Honda, Ray Kroc. They made a lot of money. I mean, Onassis made. He said he didn't know how much money he had. And I was reading all the biographies, and also Conrad Hilton. He used to work a lot when he started the Hilton hotels, but he made a lot of money too. But then when I read about everyone, then I realized that that's a very good goal to have in life, just to make money, to make that amount of money, because that will keep you busy, and the things that you can do more things if you have more money. I mean, especially if you are a good person, you can improve a lot of things. I'm sure there are a lot of things that you don't like in the planet, and there are a lot of things that you don't like in the world. You can do something about it if you have a lot of money. You can do a lot of good things if you have a lot of money. Just think about what you can do if you have a lot of money. But at the same time, I asked people what would they do, and when you find people that is not that good, they have strange thoughts, and they just don't know what to do with it. Like if you ask some people what would they do if they have like 20 million, 30 million, they just don't know what to do. One example is lottery winners. When they win the lottery, they just spend it. If you check the percentage of people that go bankrupt after winning the lottery, you will be surprised. I mean, if you don't know, you should check it, because it's a high number. It's a very high number. Check how many people go bankrupt after winning the lottery. There are a lot of very interesting articles about it. There is a lot of information about it, and that's why you don't want to gamble. You shouldn't want to play lottery, be a lottery winner. Just aim for that, because first, you won't get it. I mean, the chances are is more likely that I think you can be run over than you can win the lottery. So the chances are very, very small. And then the other thing is that you may go bankrupt, because when you get something for free, you don't see the value in it. And if you don't see the value, you won't protect it. But and it's not because you're bad, it's because your mind doesn't care much, because it's just something that came without any effort. You just got it, and now you don't know what to do with it. So don't aim into winning the lottery. Don't have that as a goal. Don't even play that. But have big goals. If you have big goals, you can achieve a lot of things. You can achieve a lot of things. I mean, if we go to, if we start to think about Elon Musk, he has big goals. I mean, I don't think anyone can think in that way, because I mean, you don't find a lot of people thinking about going to Mars and doing it. Maybe a lot of people thought about it, but not a lot of people did it. Okay, so that's a very big goal. And actually, that's a big goal now. I don't know if in 100 or 200 years that will be a big goal. Maybe it won't. We don't know. Maybe a big goal will be to go to Neptune. We don't know. But in your life, think about all the good things that you can do if you first have big goals, and second, work in your goals every day. If you have big goals in your life, you can achieve a lot of things. I think that everyone should have as a goal to make at least 20 million in your lifetime. And maybe that idea is maybe your brain doesn't like that idea, because maybe you think that that's too much money. But you want to be financially free. You don't want to make 1 or 2 million and live your life like that. You want to make at least 20. And if you think about what do you have to do to achieve that, what do you have to do to achieve 20 million, you will realize that the time that will take you to get the 20 million will be the same time or even less than what it can take you to make 2 million. It's just crazy how the brain works. If you have a big goal, your brain will start to think about ways to achieve the big goal, and then you will start to network with different people. You will start to activate your reticular activating system. So, for example, if you start to think about Lambos, okay, and you like Lambos, you want a Lambo, you will see a lot of Lambos in the street. I mean, unless you're in a country where there are no Lambos, but if you're in a country where there are Lambos, you will see a lot of Lambos in the street, because you are thinking about Lambos. So you will see a lot of and people that like cars, there are a lot of nice cars in the street. Like, not a stupid amount, but you can I always see nice cars in the street. Not a lot, but there are nice cars in the street. If you don't like cars, if you don't care about cars, you won't see them. But it's the same with your goals. If you cannot hit a target that you cannot see, if you have small goals, you won't even think about big goals. And that's something that, like, I work with a lot of people, and a lot of people that I work with, they never saw what I saw. Like, they never think about the things that I think about. Everyone is doing the same. I mean, if you don't care about making 20 million, you won't make 20 million. You won't even make 10 million. And you won't even meet anyone that can help you to make 20 million. You won't research about how to make 20 million. You won't even think about business strategies that can make you 20 million. You won't know a lot of things that you should know in order to make 20 million. There are business strategies that will help you make 20 million. I mean, if you think about it, there is a lot of people that made 20 million, and the things that they did are business strategies. For example, roll-ups, just buying businesses and then making an organization public with an IPO. That would make you a lot of money. That could make you 100 million plus. Okay, that business strategy, I don't think I could know about that business strategy if I didn't have big goals when I was 18. If I didn't read that book, and if I didn't think that I can achieve all the things that they did financially. I don't think that if you have small goals, you can achieve anything really, anything worthwhile. But if you don't have big goals for yourself, you should have them for your family, because your family is very important if you have a family. I mean, maybe you don't have kids, but maybe you have well, for sure you have parents, so maybe they will be happier if you have big goals and you can help them. And if you have kids, if you have a wife or a husband, or and you have kids, then I can assure you that they will be happy if you have big goals. Okay, if you are in your 20s, that's great, because you should set goals as soon as possible. I mean, today you should just take a paper, set big goals, and then start to work towards your goals. I don't think everyone has to do the same, because some people like some things, some people like other things. That's how it works. But in regards of setting goals, I think everyone should have goals. I mean, some people should have different goals than others. Okay, some people can achieve things in different ways than others, and that's fine, as long as it's legal and ethical and moral. Then you can do anything. Now, what we do at Fairmont Rainmakers is we have a franchise where our franchisees know how to get deals. Now, to get deals, I was listening Blackstone's chairman, and then he said that they have too much money. They have a lot of money, but they don't have a lot of people. So they are not lacking money, they are lacking people, because they cannot find, like in finance, you need to find great people. You can only work with great people. In other industries, you can hire anybody and it's the same, but in finance, you need to hire great people. And there is a lack of great people. So that's what he said. They have too much money, but they are always looking for great people. And I started to think about that. Well, this was quite a long time ago, and we've one of the reasons we franchised our business is because of this. We know that if you find a great deal, if let's say you find a seller that has a property that costs $1 million, but the seller is close of dying, and he has cancer, he has 6 months to live, and he has to sell the property at any price to pay for his expenses. If he sells it for 700k and the property is worth 1 million, that's like finding money. Okay, that if you know how to monetize the deal, that's like finding money. But first, we realized that not everyone knows how to do that, so that's why we franchised our business, because we know how to find great deals, but we cannot. There is a limit into how many deals we can find ourselves, so we need more people looking for deals. If the deal is great, we can finance the deal. We can joint venture with our franchisees, and well, sometimes we also bring external investors and we joint venture with them as well, and then we do the deals in that way. Or we can sell the deals. We can sell the deals and we make a commission. The commission in deals, well, the kind of deals that we get are businesses and real estate. The commission is between 2 and 6% per deal. So for a deal that is $1 million, you make between 20k to 60k. If the deal is 5 million, then you make between 100 and 300k in a deal, and you don't need to manage the deal, you don't need to do anything. Now, to close a deal of 5 million, 6 million is not that easy. The biggest deal we have done, we gave it to another. It was it was a building with planning permission, and we gave it to a developer. So we didn't develop ourselves, but it was 6 million in pounds, so around $8 million. And we have a lot of experience doing it. Like we had been doing it for a long time. We had been sourcing deals, getting good deals for a long time, and that's the deal that we did. But usually you make about 5 to 20K per deal. Okay, now you're not getting houses, you're not getting normal real estate, you're not getting normal deals or even businesses for sale. We're not getting normal businesses for sale. We want good businesses. We're not in the turnaround business. We need good deals that cash flow, and we know what investors want. Like the investors that we work with, and we have a very big database of investors, around 130,000, and we are growing our database every day, and we know what investors want. Investors want deals that cash flow. They want good deals. They if they want a deal that has a yield of 7% a year, they can go to any real estate broker. They can go to any agency, and they can find some buy-to-let investment with those returns. So we are not a normal business broker or real estate brokers. We source deals that are below market value. They need to be great deals. Okay, now we are doing a master class with just teaching all these things. We teach you as much as we can in a master class about all real estate strategies and some business strategies as well, that investors like and that we like as well. If a deal that our franchisees find is good, then we finance the deal ourselves. But if the deal is not that good, then we sell it to the investors. And we're not selling something that is not good. We're just selling something that is not good for ourselves. For example, private equity firms, they have billions. So a deal that they consider great for them won't be great for someone else. So there are specific deals that we do, and there are other deals that we can sell, and then all our franchisees make a commission when we sell deals, and we help them selling the deals, marketing the deals, and we train everyone as well into how to find the deals in the first place. In regards to earnings, franchisees make 7 figures. That's how it is. So 6 figures a year in income, and then in net worth, we also work with our franchisees because we realize as well that it's very important, 1, to be liquid, and 2, to increase your net worth. You don't want to just work and have a lot of cash flow but not increase your net worth. You want to be richer every year. So we also teach and we make plans with our franchisees into how to increase your net worth. I mean, I gave an example. Someone can make a couple of million in their lifetime by just buying real estate, but there are better ways to make more money. But to do that, first you need to have big goals, and also that's one of the reasons why we are doing this podcast, because we want to attract franchisees that have big goals. If you have big goals and you want to make money, then just you can go to FairmontRainmakers.com, and we can talk. Well, you can see a masterclass. We will talk about why it's important to have big goals, And then the goals, if you have big goals, then you need to work in your mind, you need to work in your brain, you need to work in yourself a lot. Okay, it's not easy. It's not easy to achieve big goals, but it's possible. So that's why we are doing this. Another reason is because we know about cash, we know about liquidity. We don't want people to just spend money without any knowledge into how finance works. So if what we're saying in the training, one of the things that we're talking about is that I have seen cases where people is buying training and spending a lot of money into training, and they don't do deals. I mean, I have been in seminars and things like that, and I always thought, okay, if these trainers can help me do deals, then okay, that's fine, because I would make money. But if you are spending in training and you are not making money, then there is no point in spending in more training. And one of the things that I don't like much is the upsells. Like we don't upsell anything. Well, in our masterclass we talk about how everything works in our franchise, and we don't upsell anything. We just have the programs that we have, and you need to make money. If you don't make money, then we don't make money. Okay. If you make a lot of money, we make a lot of money. And one of the reasons why we want to partner with people with big goals is because we know that first you need to be confident to make a lot of money, and if you're confident, then we can partner, and then we can work in a plan that will make you a lot of money. It will take time. It depends on where you are at the moment. It depends on your net worth. It depends on your skills as well, because you need to know how to close. I mean, we train people into how to close deals, but you need to close. You need to be a closer. You need to be a closer. Like if you're not a salesperson, if you're not a closer, you cannot make money, like especially big money. Okay. You need to sell. You always need to know how to sell. Well, for more information, you can go to fairmontrainmakers.com. Just register, and then you can watch the masterclass, and then we will talk there about everything that we're doing, and we will tell you how can we help you to achieve big goals. We know that our franchise is not the only way to achieve big money. The strategies that we use are some of the strategies that a lot of people that make a lot of money use. So we know that, but yeah, people can do this by themselves, but we realize that when we have a network, it's a lot easier to do things. So we have a network already. We want to increase our network. We want to know more people. We want to work with more people. We want to partner with more people. And to do that, we are giving a free masterclass. So just go to the website fairmontrainmakers.com, register there. Thanks for listening. We will see you in the next episode.